Hi, and welcome back. If this is your first time here, my name is Erica, and this is Live Free with Erica, a channel where we discuss how to break the chains of narcissistic abuse, how to leave the narcissist, how to elevate in your mindset, and how to heal and how to have a better life, basically. So today I want to talk about stay away from the narcissist. Don't break the no contact, right? So if you don't know, I was in a narcissistic relationship with a narcissist, and I went no contact a couple of years ago. It was something that was tremendously difficult for me. The whole thing, the whole relationship, it was just ups and down. I mean, more downs than ups, but there were some good moments, but so many downs. It's like it's a whole roller coaster that I just don't wish on anyone. And when you muster the strength to leave the narcissist, whatever you do, don't go back. Don't reopen that door. Because the narcissist always wants to come back. Always. They're always lurking. They're always waiting for this opportunity, for you to open the door so they can come back into your life and just, pick up where they left off, so they could still keep you in that cycle of abuse. And once you know for a fact that you don't ever want to deal with them again in your life, once you know that mentally, and once your heart is like, once your heart knows this is not what I want, there's nothing keeping me here anymore with the narcissist. Once you know that, you want them gone. You don't want anything to do with them. But it takes time to get to that point, because there's this illusion, right, that things can get better and will get better, and they just never do. And the best thing you can do is move on with your life. Cut your losses. I mean, you lost some time, energy, whatever it is. But it's every day that you stay in a relationship with the narcissist is like you threw it away. You know what I mean? Like, you could be working on yourself, or you could be with someone else. And but don't, the narcissist is hoping that you're gonna have a bad day and you're gonna reply to their message. Or if you blocked their number, maybe they have an email, right? So they're hoping, maybe one day, she's gonna be feeling down and she's gonna want to talk to me and she's gonna reply. Like, that's why they periodically they will contact you. If they have a way to contact you, they will, because they're hoping, that you will reply. So what they're gonna do, like, one of the tricks that they use is, like, say you block them everywhere, the only way they can contact you is through an email. Like, they would send like an email with a picture of you two together, like from a long time ago, and it was a happy memory, and they'll be like, see, we can be happy again, or something like that. And don't fall for it. Like, the whole reason why the narcissist actually like holds on to those like old pictures and videos is exactly for that purpose, because they know they need that for when you don't want to talk to them, and they need something to manipulate your emotions. And that's why they hold on to old pictures and videos and stuff like that, puppy pics and stuff like that, just to like pull on your heartstrings, basically. So but it's all a game. It's all a game. Like yeah, the danger of you responding to when they hoover you is that they suck you back in, because of course they go straight to apologizing. They go straight to making promises, future faking, making it seem like, they have seen the light and it's gonna be great, it's gonna be it's gonna be different. Yeah, it's gonna be different this time. So yeah, just it's not worth it. Like, and they don't do it just to you, they do it to other people from their past. Like, these people, they don't know how to let go and move on. They just don't. And so you're most likely not the only person that's getting these type of emails or messages. They want to keep different people, on the hook, and on the shelf, so they can pull them off the shelf when they need somebody, because they know that because they do this a lot. Like, they know people are gonna leave them, or will try to leave them, and because they already know what they're gonna put you through. So they keep different supply around somewhere, or they harass people from their past just to have them, so they're not lacking, you know what I mean? Like, so they always have a source of supply. And of course that and then they're always working on new supply, like online or wherever, dating apps. So yeah, they here's a trick, right? Once you know you're done with them, once you realize what this is, what kind of a relationship this is, what kind of a person this is, once you see this is not something I can fix or change, it's a waste of time, energy, all of your resources, it's affecting you negatively, and it's basically leading to your demise. Once you're very, very clear on what this is and that you don't want it, like, you just have to go no contact. There's no, I'm gonna stay friends with this person. No. Like, even if they offer that, because they might, oh, I just want to stay friends. Like, what? No. Like, plus the things that they do, like, what kind of friend, you know what I mean? Like, it's just so nonsensical. So don't, you can't stay friends with them, and you just need to eliminate them and get rid of everything that ties you to them. I know it's harder for people that have children with narcissists. They can't really, eliminate the narc completely. You still have to deal with them in some capacity. But if you don't have children with them, or if you don't have, like, sometimes there will be a pet that will stay with the narcissist, and that's hard too, because it's like they keep that animal like hostage so that they can influence you emotionally, and that's messed up. And that's something that I've dealt with in my life. And yeah, it's horrible. But if there's no ties, like no ties to the narcissist, like run. Run. Save yourself and run for your life, literally. And don't look back. You know that story in the Bible about the woman that turned around and turned into a pillar of salt? Yeah, it's like that. Don't turn around and don't look, or you're gonna, something bad's gonna happen to you. You know what I mean? Like, don't look back. And yeah, when you're very firm on your decision, it becomes laughable when they do try to reach out, because they have the same script that they play out, and it's the same story every time. And a lot of times you have to go through this to see that A, nothing's gonna change, and B, it's just gonna keep getting worse. But once you're done with them, all those hoovering attempts, they become like laughable, like, really. But I think also the narcissist realizes at one point that you're serious, but it's not gonna completely stop them from trying. They will still try to insert themselves in your life if they can, you know. So once you go no contact, that's the best way to go. Don't break it for nothing and nobody. I don't care if it's Christmas, I don't care if it's your birthday, because they like to use like your birthday as a time to reach out. They like to use their birthday, oh, they do stuff like they would like email, it's my birthday and blah blah blah. Like, who cares? Seriously, we're done. We've been done like for years. Like, leave me alone. That's one thing they don't understand, is we're done. I want to be left alone permanently forever. They don't get that, or they don't want to get that. It's like they keep talking to you as if you're with them. Like, no, you are under no obligation to talk to them ever again if that's something that you don't want. And yeah, it's sad, but I think if they have a way of contact, of reaching out to you, they will try to use that until the last day on their last day on this planet, or so it seems like. But yeah, but the good part is, once you are no contact for a while, you feel good about your decision, and you don't see a reason why would you ever go back to that. Why would you ever subject yourself to mistreatment like that ever again? Why would you do that to yourself? Like, you're fine, you're good, you're straight. You don't need them for nothing. You don't need them for friendship, validation, company, nothing. You don't need them for nothing. Yeah. Because what the narcissist is hoping that you will open that door, and if you have, people around you, or let's say you found someone, you're talking to someone, they will try to destroy that, or if you're getting into like a new relationship, they will definitely try to destroy that for you. Whatever you got going on in your life, they will for a fact try and sabotage you again. So you're only sabotaging yourself, your life, your future, your future relationships, your future family, your future health, your future money. You're putting everything on the line for a person that has proved to you continuously that they're not worth it. And they're not it, and they're not worth it. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta leave people where they're at, and move on, and do that without guilt. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to share with you today. I don't regret being on contact. I'm very proud of myself. I'm happy. I'm happy I'm no contact. I have no desire to ever going backwards in life. I just want to keep moving forward and surround myself with people that have my best interest in their heart. And my plan is to stay away from toxic waste and narcissists and manipulators and users. And yeah, and you know, I would hope that that's what you want for yourself too, and that's why you're here listening to this video, because you want better for yourself, because you know you deserve better. You're lovable, you're a child of God, and you deserve to be loved and treated the right way. And with that being said, I love you, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, all right, bye.